Imagine you've got a workforce of 50 people. Now, 7 of them, they're dialed in. They got a plan. They know where they're headed financially. They might even be the ones giving casual advice in the break room to the other people in your workforce. Now, 11 of them, or 22%, total financial chaos. Not total financial chaos, but they have some degree of financial crisis occurring. They're stressed, they're distracted. Let's be honest, they're your flight risks. If they don't get figured out, they will leave your workforce. So these folks are already eyeing the exit, and to some degree. And the rest of this 50-person population, the other 32, well, they're stuck. They're not quite in crisis, not quite confident. They're one flat tire or surprise vet bill away from joining the disaster crew. And this isn't just a hunch. According to the 2025 Employee Behavior Report, 82% of employees say financial stress negatively affects their ability to enjoy life outside of work. Guess what? I'm one of the 82%. But that stress doesn't clock out at 5 p.m. It walks through your front doors every morning. It drinks your break room coffee, and it chips away at productivity, morale, and retention. So let's talk about this. What is financial wellness? What kind of programs actually exist, and why should you care? And one more thing, how do you choose the right one for your people? When people hear the word wellness, they usually picture steps and smoothies and maybe a meditation app subscription. However, there's a third part of the wellness trifecta, and that's financial wellness. And no, I'm not talking about being rich. I'm talking about being stable. Financial wellness is the ability to meet today's financial obligations without panicking, to feel reasonably confident about your future, and to make smart money decisions without losing sleep or hiding from your bank app. Financial stress isn't a home problem. It's a workplace issue. When your employees don't feel in control of their money, it absolutely shows up in their work. All right, so let's break down the 4 main types of financial wellness programs so you know what's actually out there and what actually works. Number 1, we'll call it education only. These are your webinars and courses and one-off workshops. The pros are they're low cost and scalable, great for getting the conversation started. The cons, well, they're not personalized. And let's be honest, most people treat them like a fire drill. Attend, nod, and then they forget. Number 2, digital tools. Think budgeting apps, stash boards, and calculators. And the pros are they're interactive and they're always available. The cons, one size fits all. Can be powerful if you know how to use them and take the initiative, but it's kind of like handling everyone the same running shoes and expecting them all to win the race. Number 3, personalized guidance. These programs have real humans, financial coaches, or even certified professionals. The pros are it builds trust. It literally meets people where they are virtually and helps solve real problems. It digs into more than numbers, because what most people don't realize is that money is more about behavior and emotions and upbringing, not just your check each month. The cons, well, it costs money. A little higher investment for these sorts of programs, but also higher impact, because each conversation can be personalized when done correctly. So these coaches can be an accountability partner. And the 4th type is a comprehensive model. This is the magic combo: education, tools, and human guidance all under one roof. Programs like what we do at your Moneyline. Now, I may be biased here, but it puts all the pieces together. The pros, drives real engagement, and it changes behavior long term. Cons, honestly, hard to argue with the ROI when it's done right. All right, let's talk about you, the employer, because financial wellness doesn't just make employees happier, it makes your business stronger. So here's what happens when people actually feel good about their money. Retention. Yeah, first off, let's talk about keeping your people. Turnover is expensive, like really expensive. And for a company with 100 employees, even a 10% turnover rate could run you close to $1 million a year. But when employees feel financially stable and supported, they're not job hopping, looking for a quick pay raise. They stay, they grow, they build careers with you, not just collect paychecks from you. Then there's the productivity. Financial stress isn't just a mood killer, it's a focus killer. Studies show employees lose up to 7 hours a week worrying about money or work. 7 hours. That's almost a full workday every week just gone. Financial wellness gives them that time back. It turns how am I going to get it through this week into how can I do my best work this week? Now let's talk about healthcare, because stress isn't just mental, it's physical. Money worries drive higher blood pressure, sleepless nights, anxiety, all of which show up in healthcare claims. When financial stress goes down, those costs go down. Financial wellness is like preventative care, right? It's for both you and your people and your budget. There is preventative care. Company culture is one of those things you can't fake. You can't build trust or engagement if everyone's secretly panicking about their finances. When you give employees tools and guidance to get their money under control, it tells them we're in this together. That builds loyalty. It builds connection. It turns your company into a place where people actually want to work, not just a place to show up. And here's something most companies overlook. You're already spending money on benefits, healthcare, retirement, HSAs, all the good stuff, but your people may not even know how to make the most of them. Financial guidance helps them connect the dots. Instead of guessing which plan to pick or ignoring the HSA altogether, employees start using your benefits strategically, saving money for them and maximizing ROI for you. Now let's talk about what this means for your people, because at the end of the day, they're the reason this matters. When employees have access to a program like your Money Line, the difference is real. 97% of participants say they feel more confident about their money after connecting with one of our financial guides. 97%. That's not just a pat on the back, that's a life change. They're making smarter financial decisions, paying down debt, saving more, and finally feeling in control instead of overwhelmed. One employee told us, for the first time in years, I feel like I have a plan. That's what this is about, turning confusion into confidence. And the ripple effect, that's huge. But maybe the most powerful thing is this: they feel cared for. When an employer invests in financial wellness, it sends a message that says, we see you, we care about your stress, and we want you to thrive, not just survive the day. Financial wellness isn't a feel-good initiative, it's a business strategy. Want to know if your program is working? Track participation rates, satisfaction scores, outcomes like reduced HR complaints or 401k loans or increased retirement contributions. And yep, we build an ROI calculator for this. More on that in a minute. So here's the big question. How do you actually choose the right financial wellness program? Because let's be real, there are a lot of shiny options out there. Everyone's promising life-changing results, lower stress, and higher engagement, but not all programs are built the same. Start by asking yourself a few honest questions. Is it accessible to everyone, not just your high earners or people who already have their act together? Is the guidance unbiased? Translation, are they trying to help your people or are they trying to sell them something? Is the support credible? Are you partnering with certified financial professionals who give real guidance or with folks just dabbling in advice? Can it meet employees where they are, whether they're just starting out, saving for college, or planning for retirement? Because a good program flexes with life stages, not just life events. And how do they measure success? Look for real data. Ask about participation rates, engagement scores, behavior change. Once you've answered those, look at how the program actually operates. The best ones make your life easier, not harder. There's easy onboarding. If it's complicated, no one's using it. Responsive customer support because questions will come up. Consistent engagement strategies because it's not set it and forget it when it comes to financial wellness. Reporting and insights. You should see real results, not just anecdotes. Rock solid security and compliance. We're talking money and data here. And of course, keep your eyes peeled for the red flags, hidden fees, or sneaky upsells. If you have to squint to find the pricing, that's a problem. Commission-based advisors. Your people deserve guidance, not a sales pitch. No usage data. If they can't tell you who's engaging or improving, they probably don't know either. So the bottom line, the right financial wellness program should feel like a partnership, not another platform you have to babysit. Here's the truth. Financial stress is a workplace issue, but financial wellness is a competitive advantage. So here's what you can do next. Take an honest look at what you're currently offering. Talk to your people. Ask what would actually help. And check out the Your Moneyline ROI calculator to see the true impact a program can have on your organization. Financial wellness isn't a perk, it's a smart move for your people, your culture, and your bottom line. Now go make a decision that your future self and your employees will thank you for.